right, check it out.
We got to talk about the higher prize pool because I know that you said that fans were excited about that too, as well as probably, you know, the players because they're the ones that are getting those coins.
No doubt.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Suns, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And right now for Phoenix, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix Suns have become a powerhouse in the Western Conference, but they've got plenty of competition. Chris Paul said, "I've been in the West my whole career. The West has never been easy. It's always been a beast. If you want to win it all, you got to go through it." Guys?
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Paul with the steal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Hayward against Bridges. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. Yep, it counts.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Tipped away and taken away by Paul. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Hornets now. Poked away and stolen by Booker. And even 3-on-3 break. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got 5.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Yes, that goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's ball. And taken away by Paul. Drops in the breakaway layup. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Rozier with the ball. He's guarded by Booker.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
A drive by Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
And taken away by Paul. And here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Crowder. And both free throws good from Crowder. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ball kicks to Rozier. Back to Ball. Pass to Plumlee. Rozier with the ball. No good on the 3. Booker outside. Driving in. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets, trailing by 19 and going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number 1 option for an offense.
Rozier, but teardrop falls in. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
and no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Passes it to Hayward. And here's Plumlee. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball finds Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Rozier's got 7 points.
No hesitation at all on the catch and shoot. Rozier knows his time is tight and lets it fly.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Ball against Paul. On the wing, Bridges. The pass to Rozier. Ball from long range. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
There's Rozier, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
A nice shot by Booker. He's got 16.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Plumlee finds Bridges. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Launches it. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Watch out now. Watch out. Rozier is rolling.
Suns leading by 10. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. The shot's good from Paul.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And Paul slams it in.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Richards is checked in. B.J. Washington comes in for Bridges. Oubre is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Rozier. Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Outside Martin. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Crowder. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 12. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And it's Paul penetrating. It's good. Paul's got 13.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Tipped away. There's the drive. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist for Bridges. And that's now 17 points for Chris Paul. Ball feeling it out a bit. And they get it. Bridges with the board.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Crowder. Lays it up and banks it in. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Paul. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
Martin the pass to Washington. Here's Richards. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Ball dishes to Oubre. Back to Ball. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Ball's got 7 points.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
And so it's Paul with it. Get it up for the Suns. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And the turnover total is staggering. And this staff cannot be happy.
Not at all, guys. I mean, all these mistakes and miscues have really hamstrung their effort.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Crowder. Landry Shamet comes in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Chalk up 2 there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Martin. Last game we saw him score 14.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Ball driving inside. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Nick Richards taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. 1:03 left in the first. Driving to the basket. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul.
Defensively,
Nick
giving up far
Richards.
too many open
That's his first
rhythm
personal
looks.
foul.
And to battle back,
Second team foul.
they've got to shore up the defense.
At the line for
there's no
your
other
Suns.
way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Shamet.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Now, here's Ball. He has 7. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Well, you really put your defense in a tough spot. You compromise your defense when you fumble the ball away like that.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Payne's got 6.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
D to O has been a major catalyst for him, defense to offense.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And here are the Suns now. Following the score by Charlotte. Payne's shot is good.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Richards passes the ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 2 on the clock, and Bridges finishes it off.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Phoenix way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Charlotte ball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Hornets, Terry Rozier is out there with Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And he makes that one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
The Suns have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's McGee. He's off on that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. He drains the quick shot. Rozier's got 14 points for the game. 8 feet away, and there's Bridges on the assist from Payne.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. They get a hand on it. Rozier with the ball. Working on Payne. Good on the three-point shot. Oubre's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Hayward passes to Bridges. Johnson with the block, and he recovers it. The shot by Hayward wide open, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Hayward's got such a quick release on the catch and shoot. Even before the ball gets to him, he's already making up his mind when he's going to let it fly.
Rozier kicks to Hayward. Back to Rozier. From 15 feet away, and too long on the shot.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Bridges against Oubre. Washington inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
And it's Shamet missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Rozier with room to fire. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Rozier plays within himself and doesn't typically force shots offensively. He's got a nice smooth stroke from mid-range.
Keeps it alive, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. From down in the low post, it goes. Ayton's got his third basket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
There's Shamet. No good off the front iron.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Johnson with it. Bridges covering. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Rozier for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Shoots over Bridges. Unable to get that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Pass to Rozier to the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Oubre passes to Washington. Here's Rozier, and the layup is good. Rozier's got 6 in the quarter.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns. The Hornets also with a sub. Plumlee's checked in. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Oubre. Knocked loose. Down low, Bridges. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And that one's good, Shemet.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here is Hayward. The Suns getting the bucket. Bucket is good. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Shemet with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Over Rozier. They get the rebound.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
For the Suns, Booker comes in for Landry Shamet, and Paul's subbed in for Payne. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. The Suns shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Paul for 3, and he gets it back over Rozier, and Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got 8.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Rozier really coming into his own as a playmaker now.
Suns shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Ayton attacking, and Ayton throws it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
To the inside, Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
From Chris Paul.
Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Now Ball. He's got 7. Hayward is double. Back to Ball. The 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Hayward, really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet firmly in the second half of his career.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
They get it back.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Ayton. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. Over Ball. Here's Crowder. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
That one good for 2.
Assist from
and that's now 18 points for Miles Bridges. Here's Ayton. Hornets with the rebound. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
No good from Booker. Bridges against Paul. Rozier for 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
From the inbound, and it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 25 points.
Exceptional focus from the veteran point guard. Paul is no stranger.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Outside Ball. To the middle. Bridges kicks to Ball. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From 10 feet out, Booker pulls it in. Ayton with it. He's got 8. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive
Just
foul.
such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
DeAndre Ayton. 1 shot.
1 shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Ball with a wide open look, and he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 28 points, 4 steals, and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
When you can generate second chance points the way they have, you should have the lead. It's been a massacre on the offensive glass. They're running multiple guys to the window, showing great effort and time.
Jack, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Oh, what a dunk! Boy, it's great seeing ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Ball against ball, and he drives in, and Ball slams it in.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Booker trying to get open is Crowder, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. Shooting one.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
To the paint. Bridges with the steal. Ayton against Hayward. And it's Ayton missing. The Hornets shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Hayward passes the ball. Back to Hayward. Crowder with the steal. And stolen by Hayward. 90 seconds now into the second half. Rozier for three. That one misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 9 assists now tonight. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Charlotte turns it over again. Good on the 13-footer. Paul's got 27.
Yeah, you can tell Paul is amped up on offense now, getting aggressive and going after a lot of shots. He's hunting his looks, and that's a dangerous place to be if you're defending it.
Count it. That's 29 points for Chris Paul.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Great open look there. He's got 21.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now you have got to honor that outside shot. So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Paul, and he makes good on the layup. Paul's got 31.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Bridges. Inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Defense having really no effect on Bridges. He just keeps producing with no sign of slowing down.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 16 points for Jay Crowder.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder.
And another steal for him.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan, 11 steals, remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive thievery.
Phoenix making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton, and it's Payne in for Booker. And the Suns call time.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. There's the pass to Washington. And the shot goes down.
P.J. Washington.
Washington's got 8 points.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record broken. And the stop and play, guys, giving the home crowd a chance to just cheer on his incredible play.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
You got to be careful around this guy right now, guys. I mean, if you're lazy or careless with the ball, he's taking your lunch money.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer.
Here's Ball. 21 points in the game. Pass to Washington. That shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. Tries to the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defender?
Here's McGee. No good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
His second personal foul.
Boy, that's weight room strength there, just muscling in this shot despite the aggressive coverage. That's good work by Bridges.
At the line for the Hornets.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Charlotte making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent but played with a blue-collar mindset.
And there's Bridges on the assist from Payne. Payne's got his fourth assist in this one. Charlotte shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. On the wing, Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
That's a 2 from Crowder. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. The shot's good from McGee.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, What a game.
Here's Martin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the inside, Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
McGee's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Driving in, and then Washington with the dunk.
The assist, Miles Bridges.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Oubre. It's deflected. Here's Paul. He gets it in there. Paul's got 43 points.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Poke loose. In the corner, it's Oubre. Down low, Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
From downtown, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Ball, the bounce pass, and finished off by Martin.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. Gets definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
And the shot is good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Kept alive. Here's Crowder, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul. 22 points for Jay Crowder.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
And Crowder comes up to help.
2 minutes.
Washington kicks to Martin. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority from McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
You'll take those all day long.
Timeout call, the Suns.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his work.
And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Landry Shamit's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Booker in for Cameron Payne.
I love the confidence. Aiden knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Oubre passes to Hayward. Takes it inside. That one, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Scooped up. Here's Johnson. Here's Ayton. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. Johnson can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And good that time. Plumlee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
A nice shot by Booker.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Terry Rozier's checked in for Charlotte.
Terry Rozier the third.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Paul. Knocked away. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And now the Suns, a fast break. Paul's running. Got it off in time. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Suns on top, just dominating this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Charlotte, Book Knight out there with Ish Smith. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Richards in at the center position.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Teardrop shot. Here's Smith. Can't hit that one.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And here is McDaniels. To the paint, here's Richards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Now here is Smith to the inside. Here's Book Knight. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Book Knight's got his first points in this one.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Nick Richards. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
And so Peyton will bring it up for Phoenix with the drive. And that one's good. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Inside, here's Bouknight. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Bouknight's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the way Smith runs the offense, really efficient, thanks to the way he can pass it.
The offensive rebound. Johnson gets the bucket.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
The 15-footer, and it's in off the backboard.
Boy, sweet J from Peyton. The defense can't afford to leave him open there.
Floats one up. Smith, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's Shamet missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Smith kicks to McDaniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. McDaniels got his first 2 points of the night. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Bouknight. To the right side. Charlotte moving it around. That one doesn't go. Suns shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. That's a 2 from Smith. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. The Hornets shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Back to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, you know, whenever Smith gets that close to the bucket, he's sharp in how he finishes these chances. I mean, he's got a lot of different ways to get that ball up and down. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Passes it to Richards. Here's Bouknight. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Smith. Johnson with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Suns shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. The 17-footer, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Peyton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it, and they get it back. Timeout called, the Suns.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Suns making a change here. Hutchison's checked in. Payton against Smith. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
On the money from 12 feet away. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I like the fact that Smith is a very solid shooter from mid-range. His teammates are confident with him from that spot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here he goes. Can't hit from in close. And for the Suns, they're shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And it's Shamet missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And there's the pass to Bouknight. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
And the Suns call time. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Payton outside. And that time, also a missed shot. Out to the right wing. Pass to Richards. Smith's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Goes up the baseline. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Payton.
Outstanding vision by Payton. He loves finding open teammates.
Knocks it loose. Shamet with the steal. That's a 2 from Smith. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bouknight passes to Smith. And here is McDaniels. Pass to Richards. Shoots over Shamet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for the Suns, they're shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Nice shot by Smith.
Nice to watch Smith get physical on offense. Nothing gets in this guy's way. Plays with a very determined attitude.
Peyton drives in, lays it up off the glass. Peyton's got 4 points this quarter. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes to Bouknight. The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And it's Shamet missing.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Shoots. Offensive rebound. Out to Peyton. Over Smith. No good from Peyton.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's McDaniel. T right on him, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now Bridges. From 10 feet out, and that's good. Timeout. Bridges has got 17 now, just in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And the Suns call time here. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Tries it from 19. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges passes the ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Suns leading by 21. Outside Crowder over Hayward. And Rozier pulls it down. Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hayward with the ball. He gets that one.
Gordon Hayward.
Well, that's really good work inside by Hayward. A reliable option for them in the paint.
Hall for 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Hayward gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Chris Paul.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Rozier against Booker. High arcing shot, and it's Rozier missing with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance, stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And here's Charlotte for 3. Hayward bangs home the trifecta.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Elfrid, first off, congrats on the win. What was the key to getting this one?
Oh, man, we made shots. We did a good job of, just getting to the rim.
Big effort tonight, Elfrid. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.